The historic and scenic Front Street in Lahaina, Maui. The place to head for eating, drinking, shopping and people watching. But last week, within hours, it was devoured by flames. The street, once bathed in sunshine, now grey. Front Street is the heart of Lahaina. More than 13,000 people live in the town and most of them work here on the main strip. We're going to take a deeper look at what was destroyed and how the fires forever changed the lives of those who live and work around the street. We'll look at what happened at the school, at a famous historical landmark, at a rock star's restaurant, and a shopping mall, a hub for the local community. This is the town's elementary school. 650 children aged between 3 and 11 would come here to learn in this idyllic setting.
So today is an extra special day for our 5th graders. Today is their last day as elementary students.
This was 2 months ago at the end of year assembly. The school has been standing here for more than 100 years. But in just hours it was razed to the ground. Future generations of school children will be taught about this dark chapter in the island's history. Just 3 minutes walk up the road from the school sits the Banyan Tree and Visitor Centre. A quick search and you'll see it's temporarily closed. The beloved tree, covering a whole park, has stood at the centre of the historic town for more than 150 years. It was left scorched and charred beyond recognition, images showing its blackened branches and trunks among the embers. These pictures give a real sense of what happened before and afterwards. The tree stays standing for now, perhaps a symbol of hope and endurance amidst so much destruction and despair. The fire travelled 1 mile every minute. More than 2,700 structures were destroyed in Lahaina, with an estimated value of $5.6 billion. From space, satellite imagery also emphasises the extent of the damage. This picture shows the lush Hawaiian island. But look what changed last week. Following the fires, what was once green is now brown.
I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a war zone, and you're just like, you don't even know how to feel. We lost everything. Thank God that we still have each other and we're all alive and safe and accounted for. It's like we're the only things we have now because everything that we had in the past is gone.
Lahaina residents inspect what's left of their homes and neighbourhood.
No sirens went off, nothing. We just had to know that ourselves. It was fight or flight. With no warning whatsoever. And it spread in the matter of minutes.
British rock star Mick Fleetwood, who's lived in Hawaii for decades, has said the situation in Lahaina is catastrophic.
The whole town of Lahaina is no more. That in itself is a statement that leads you immediately to the people who lived there.
His house was untouched, but the popular restaurant he owns has been decimated.
My loss is what it is. I'm certainly gratified that anyone who was connected to that crazy, lovely place is alive. It's an incredible shock for everyone.
His business, Fleetwood's on Front Street, was about to celebrate its 11th anniversary this week, but it's been destroyed by the blaze and many of his staff have lost everything.
That town will be rebuilt, one way or another, but it's not now. What's being rebuilt is bringing people into a safety zone to alleviate extreme shock and tragedy and loss.
Like Mick Fleetwood, so many others have lost their businesses. Just behind his restaurant stood vintage European posters owned by Dickhar. He shot this video a bit further down the street, looking back up to where he would normally be, in his shop.
There was no warning, none. The winds were, I went outside right after the power went out about 4:30 in the morning, and I could barely stand up in my driveway because the gusts were so strong. And my house is right in, and right now you're showing video that I took when I was trying to get back to my gallery right as I was evacuating. My house is just a few blocks from there.
And up the road, the town's main shopping centre, Outlets of Maui. This, the complex's Instagram page, inviting visitors to shop at the likes of Kate Spade, Michael Kors and Adidas. Today, only the sign to the complex still stands. Businesses can be rebuilt, but the human cost hangs heavy over the community here.
Some of the cadaver dogs, is that?
So far, dogs trained to find bodies have covered just 3% of the search area. Recovery teams have been spray painting cars and buildings on Front Street with an X to indicate they've done an initial check, but there could still be human remains inside.
We're gonna be okay. We're in the ocean.
That struggle for life was captured on video by two teenagers just up the road from the shopping mall. 19-year-old Noah with his little brother Milo and their mother.
You're gonna be okay, Milo.
They had to jump from their car to escape the fires.
Both sides, to the left and the right, are on fire. White smoke starting to come, which means the fire's starting to die out.
This town, so loved by locals and tourists, is now utterly destroyed. Blackened, scarred and razed to the ground. Businesses, homes, holiday accommodation, shops, restaurants, gone in minutes. Only memories remain of the bustling seafront Main Street, but there's also a belief one day it will be rebuilt to its former glory.